Hello, divas. Welcome and or welcome back, depending on who you might be. I still haven't decided which channel this is going to end up being on. I come to you live from Pallet Town to discuss the games that I played in 2025. This is going to be hopefully a short video because I think a lot of these are going to get full reviews on the main channel. We have 20 games to talk about. My green screen is like really doing things today. My friend painted this. Ideally, this would have been made either at the beginning or middle of January. However, a man decided while I was in my car that he was going to hit me with his car. And so that didn't allow for me to have the best of times. It's midterm season. I'm in my C's get degrees era. Last year was just academic weaponry. And now I've decided to hang up that mantle and pursue joy. So I'm hoping to play a little bit of catch up and do some stuff with the second channel. And hopefully you'll see me at least once a month on the main. Wish me luck on my midterms. Okay, transition. Woo! Wow. Do you guys want Sage? High performance finance software powered by AI. Okay, first let's talk about the tiers. I really wanted a spectrum that goes from like I really liked it to neutral to I really didn't like it. First tier, we have tremendous chef, inspired by the bear. That means the food was amazing. It was delicious. Thank you so much for having me. I would pay any dollar amount for this delicious, delicious treat. Second tier, beyond. It's really good. And that's it. That's all. It's beyond. It's better than. The quality is there. Then the third tier. Okay, this one, tone is important. Third tier is okay. Third tier, maybe we weren't expecting it to be as good as it is. Maybe we were expecting it to be a little bit worse. And we're pleasantly surprised, right? Hence the okay. Fourth tier, strictly in the middle, is ambivalence. This is a tier for anything that I don't have like a passionate feeling about, or maybe I didn't finish. Maybe I didn't finish, but I still wanted to talk about it. Tier 5 is I love that for her. I love that for her. That's so amazing for her, but not for me. Maybe somebody else is going to really like this, but this is my channel, my content, my opinion. Tier 6, again, there's a tone indicator. I'm all set. I really don't need it. I'm good. That's what tier 6 is. And then tier 7 is mama, this is garbage. Straight trash. Didn't like it. Why did we make it? Why did I spend money on it? I have regrets. I'm never going to get that time or money back. I'm upset about the sunk cost. That's mama, this is garbage. I'm sure we're all familiar with the tier list format, but I just wanted to share my jokey jokes. Okay, so the first thing we have is Fire Emblem Warriors 3 Hopes. Bear in mind, this is what I played in 2025. It's not specific to games that were just released in the year. It's just everything that I played. I've done the Black Eagles and Blue Lions route for this game. I really wanted to do the Golden Deer route because obviously it's like one of my favorite series ever. And I wanted to know how things shook out. I just thought it was like fine. There was like a ton of menu management that I found to be a little bit uninteresting. I was like really on a streak of playing it. I made it, I'm gonna say, about halfway through, and then I dropped the game for a little bit to play something else. And then by the time I got back to it, I was like, I have no idea what I'm doing here. All of this is inscrutable to me, and there's too much menu management for my liking. That type of gameplay loop tickles an itch for me for a while, but it's the type of thing that if I take time away from it, I'm like, I need to restart because there's no continuity here. Like, I don't understand any of this. So with that being said, I think I'm gonna put her in okay, because there are things that I really like about this game. It was not sparking joy in 2025. There were other things I wanted to do. Metroid Prime Remastered, I think, is also gonna go in okay. I didn't love it. It definitely felt like an old hardware game, and I do mean that derogatorily. Atmospherically, I think it's really cool. The combat's all right. I think it's really cool that you don't know anything about the environment and they really let you explore and figure things out on your own. I just found some of the controls to be a little bit clunky and irritating. I was originally hoping to play through all of the Prime series, and then I was gonna get Metroid Prime 4 when it comes out. I was like, I think I'm good. She doesn't go and I'm all set because I don't think this game is bad. Or does she go and I'm all set? Okay, wait, hang on. She's gonna go and I love that for her because I didn't finish this game, but I know a lot of people really like it. And I don't think the game is bad. I just wasn't having a great time. This is a game for somebody else. Oh my god, do I even want to talk about the 100 line? People are gonna be so mad at me. It's down here. I think this game is so bad and people are conflating quantity with quality, and I don't think we should like something more just because it has a grand scope. I think I have to pull the trigger. Mama, this is garbage. It's not good. It's like, it's a really terrible game. Like, I had such a miserable time playing it. I was gonna continue it just for completion's sake, and honestly, I'm really glad that I hung it up and that I'm not playing it anymore. Uh, God, what a boring game. What a boring, uninteresting game. Okay, Hyrule Warriors Age of Imprisonment. I had really high hopes for her because I really like Age of Calamity. It's like silly, but it's silly in a way that I enjoyed. Sometimes I like canon, original author, alternate universe fan fiction. I don't think Age of Imprisonment is exactly that. Like, I do think it's supposed to fit within the canon of Tears of the Kingdom. Again, I was just like so bored. The plot is not interesting, and they pad out the game with a lot of unnecessary characters. Zelda, Rauru, and like Minoru to an extent. I don't like her that much. Those characters are the only ones who are kind of interesting. I appreciate that they tried to give some characterization to the champions or whoever they are, the sages. But in the same vein that like Tears of the Kingdom redid Breath of the Wild, it's just that same plot again. We're not getting interesting new characters. We're getting iterations of the exact same people. And that is not really fun to me. Like, I played it, I still have my copy. I could pick it up later and continue it if I wanted to. But right now I'm like, I got what I need. Time is linear and I have other things to do. Okay, Chants of Sinar. I love an indie shorter game. I've been really appreciating those, especially as my life gets more hectic. Obviously, I'm a big JRPG player, and those can take 50 plus hours. So playing something that's quite a bit shorter is really refreshing, honestly. But do I put it in Beyond, or do I put it in just okay? You play as this character who's trying to get up a tower, and on each level of the tower, they speak a different language, and you have to decipher the language. So I really like the puzzle aspect. I think I'll put it in Beyond. Somebody's got to go there eventually. Yeah, cool game. Would recommend if maybe you're a linguistics person, and I think something like this could be of great interest to you. Okay, DK Bonanza, what a title. I rented this from the library. I was like, I'm not paying 120 some, I don't remember how much it costs. I was like, I'm not paying that amount for Donkey Kong. This game, I think, is good in like an objective sense. I really enjoyed Mario Odyssey, and you can feel that team worked on this game as well. It's really apparent in the camera movement and the level design. And I think it's fun that the environments are breakable. But on the other hand, that sort of completionist itch in me is like, I want to break it all. I spent a lot of time in this game doing nothing. I was in the beginning area for probably 10 to 15 minutes because I was like, I need to break it all. And if I need to, like, there's money here, but what if I need all this money later? And then, I don't know, what if I go online and all of a sudden I'm stupid because I didn't break the beginning area with all of the money? That's how I felt. Also, this game made me really dizzy. I couldn't play it for longer than, I don't know, 30 minutes at a time. There were moments where I was really struggling. We got some more Pauline backstory. Pauline, kind of funny. Every time you make her sing in the game and she goes, huh, I laughed. That really brought me joy. Does it go in Beyond just for Pauline? But then DK turns into an ostrich and a snake and a zebra, and I don't like that. Ooh. She's gonna go in okay. Okay, Digimon Story Cyber Sleuth Hacker's Memory. Would I like this game if it didn't have a Digimon coat of paint on it? No, I would not. I would be like, what the fuck is this? But then there are parts of the plot that are so cool. But then it's like, oh, do we dock points because it's so attached to Cyber Sleuth? And that's this game's like biggest downfall. Like, it's so uninteresting because they have to fit it within the Cyber Sleuth continuity instead of just making a new separate game about an interesting cast of characters. I think I'm gonna put it in okay because I had positive feelings about it as I walked away. Oh, Pokemon Legends ZA. This is so hard. This is so hard because is the game good? Kinda. Like, I played a lot of it, and you know what? I played the DLC too. I caved and I bought the DLC, and I really didn't like it. But then I played it so much. Like, is it dishonest to put it in a lower tier? I'm gonna put it in I love that for her, specifically because a lot of these games, especially the ones kind of in the top, had an addictive quality. Like, in the moments that I was playing them, I was like really into them. Legends ZA was kind of the opposite. I found it really easy to put down and to stop playing every time something got tedious, which is often. My sessions with this game were shorter. I was so much more comfortable sitting down and killing 30 minutes with this game. as opposed to some of the other games on this list where I really got absorbed. I'll do Pokemon Conquest and Birthright at the same time. I think they're both going to go and beyond. The plots of these games are really stupid, but the gameplay is really fun. Like, I'm still working on my videos for these games, and the struggle is that I'm a plot girly. That's what I like to talk about. But the plots of these games, there's nothing there. But I think the gameplay is really good. And like, there's a lot of replayability. This is my third time playing Conquest. It's my second time playing Birthright. I had an excellent time with these games. I thought it was really fun. Mario Kart World, I'm gonna put this in ambivalence because, but for the fact that it was significantly cheaper to get this game bundled with the Switch 2, I would not own it. Is the quality good? Sure. It's nice to have like a Switch 2 title that demonstrates how well the console can run, but it's like, I don't know. It's Mario Kart. Like, it's fun. It's a good game. I like the tracks. I think the open world level design is interesting. It's interesting to think about. I don't know how well it works in practice, and I don't think Mario Kart World is going to be the replacement for Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. Like, that game feels like an all-time Mario Kart title. I think whatever they were going to do next would have a really hard time living up to 8's success. So I think it's like no surprise here that Mario Kart World is kind of whatever. Okay, Pokemon Scarlet is like bad, but I had fun. So where does it go with Hacker's Memory, which is also bad, but I had fun? Or does it go down here in I'm All Set, like this kind of neighborhood? Because these games are not good. Like, they're broken. Even on the Switch 2, even with big software updates, it's not good. Like, the quality just is not there. Okay, is Pokemon Scarlet better or worse than Pokemon Legends ZA? I think I'm gonna put it in I'm All Set. I'm good. I played the game for 20 hours. I got what I needed. I will not be going back in. I still have my copy of Violet if I ever wish to touch it. I don't think I will, but I have the option. Okay, Dress to Impress. Ooh. This is our first contender for something that's like really up here. I love Dress to Impress. I haven't played it in a minute, but this game is really fun. I'm gonna put it in Beyond. I think if the community was better, it could maybe be in Tremendous, but those people are evil. The star system is like representative of how capitalism keeps us down, because we could all be doing really well, and instead people will give everybody else 1 star just to see themselves on top. So it's like taking advantage of like honest people, right? So toxic community deducts points. Hades 2 is a really good game. I just released my review on it. You guys know what I think. Gameplay really strong. A lot of the story is really interesting. They just really struggled with payoffs. There's a lot of build up that leads to nothing, and a lot of the characters feel as though they might as well not have agency, considering how little change they go through. The ending was disappointing, and a lot of the character plot lines don't resolve in a satisfying manner, but it's a good game. Digimon Story Time Stranger. I'm waiting to make this video. I have a tattoo booked soon, because if I make this video and then get the tattoo, it'll feel kind of silly. And that's some insider knowledge. My tweet version of how I feel about Digimon Story Time Stranger. Digimon as a franchise has really struggled in the shadow of its original success. They're imprisoned by nostalgia. Digimon Story Time Stranger is so good because it doesn't really care as much about all of that. I was so happy with this game. I haven't played the DLC. I might grab it soon, especially because I was willing to buy the Legends ZA DLC, and that was absolute crap. But Digimon Story Time Stranger, that's tremendous, chef. That's my game of 2025. I thought it was so good. I was so impressed. And I think because I'm a longtime fan of the franchise, my opinion of it is like skewed more positively than if I wasn't a fan. But I'm just like so happy that Digimon came out with some media that is worth consuming. In the past 10 years, almost everything that they've released has been nostalgia slop. So I was so pleasantly surprised. And this was way above my expectations. The Digimon Story Time Stranger analysis, review, whatever my videos are, it's gonna go hard. Eternights, I'm gonna give it ambivalence because 1, I didn't finish it, and 2, I don't remember much about it. I think I'm gonna go back in because I recently played a different game called 1000X Resist, and some of the aesthetics and tone remind me of Eternights. I only purchased it because there's a gay storyline, so I need to go back in and play that. Original Pikmin is gonna go in okay. I like it, it's cute, it's short, doesn't overstay its welcome, and like the resource management in this game is surprisingly complex given its childlike veneer. It doesn't spark the most joy from me, but I did like Pikmin. Raido Remastered I think goes in a tier in between. I'm gonna put it at the bottom of Beyond because I think it's like a little bit worse than everything I have in this list, and it's a little bit better than everything I have in OK. Again, I was just pleasantly surprised because I'm a little bit of an SMT hater, so I found the tone of this game to be really fun, and the plot was well paced, which is an issue that a lot of SMT games have. It's a fun, quick paced action RPG. You play as a detective solving a supernatural mystery. The atmosphere is wonderful. It takes place in Taisho era Japan. I enjoyed it a lot. Okay, episode I guess. Am I all set, or is it so bad that it's Mama, this is garbage? Okay, would I rather replay episode I guess again or the 100 line again? And I think the answer is neither. So I think it's gonna go at the bottom with Mama, this is garbage. I made a video about it. You're welcome to go check it out. This DLC contributes nothing. It's so boring. They could have made like a 3-episode anime that covers all of the interesting, worthwhile content that's in this DLC. It like really spits in the face of Persona 3 Reload. Reload is such a good update to the original that episode I guess feels like crap in comparison. Grand Blue Fantasy Relink, I'm gonna put an ambivalence. I was really looking forward to this game. I've been following it since its early development. This game was stuck in development hell for a long time. I didn't find it that interesting, and I also feel like you kind of need to be in touch with what is going on with the mobile game in order to understand and appreciate the plot. I don't really enjoy the sort of raid style gameplay where it's like time-based. Visions of Mana, I'm gonna put it in, okay, you did that. You so did that. You went out there and you had a good time, and I'm so happy for you. It's a very pretty game. I didn't have high expectations from it in terms of the storyline. There's an interesting setup at the beginning for sure, but it doesn't go anywhere. It's pretty standard, like light versus dark fantasy video game stuff. We're not reinventing the wheel, but the game itself is fine. And then Abiotic Factor, I like it a lot. I don't play a lot of co-op games, so this one was fun because my friend and I played it a lot together, which we need to play it again. It's been on my mind. I think I'm gonna put it in Beyond because the game is interesting and I'm very compelled by the circumstances. I don't have a lot of co-op games here. Obviously, it's just Dress to Impress and Abiotic Factor. It's cool. It's like really not my type of game, so I was surprised at how much I liked it. Does it run well on my computer? Not necessarily. It did cause my setup to overheat, and then I had to turn off a bunch of the settings. So that's fun. Love that for me. It's a cool alien survival game. There's an alternate dimension thing happening here. My friend and I made it right up to that point, and I was like, oh my god, we gotta jump through. We gotta go through the portal because there's materials that we need on the other side to craft the stuff we want. And then we just like stopped playing at around that point. I got super busy. This feels correct. Maybe one or two many things are in Beyond and okay, but this feels like truthful to my gaming experiences this year. Like I played some stuff that I really liked, that I think are good quality, that I would suggest to other people. Digimon Story Time Stranger. If she has no fans, I'm dead. And then yeah, the rest of these games I'm like not super passionate about, or I have like major criticisms of. I think that's it. That's all. What is your favorite game that you played in the last year? What's your least favorite game that you played in the last year? Do you agree with my list? Do you think we should move stuff up or down? Let me know in the comments below. Hopefully I'll get this uploaded soon. See you.